So, undoubtedly, one of the best areas to live, not only in the Portland metro, but in the state of Oregon, Lake Oswego, Oregon. If you look on basically any ranking online, whether it's schools, safety, best areas to live, again, all public information, you're going to see Lake Oswego top on the charts. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull up the map and I'm going to show you every square inch of it so that you're going to find a few areas that, hey, you might like living there or you're not going to like to live. But if you truly want to know everything about Lake Oswego, Oregon, we're getting after it right now. What's up, everybody? Jackson Wilkie here with the Real Agent Now group right in the Portland metro. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to learn everything about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, play, and all about Lake Oswego in Portland, make sure you tap that subscribe button, click the bell so you're notified every time we do a new video. And we honestly get so many phone calls, emails, text every day from people moving, relocating here. We absolutely love it. So thinking about moving anywhere in Vancouver, Washington, or Portland, Oregon, make sure you give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we get you back when moving to the Portland metro. Lake Oswego is an area that people love. I mean, when you see it on the map, when you see the pictures, when you've probably watched some of our vlogs. If not, make sure you go watch the vlogs. I've even done a 360 virtual reality tour. It's really fun. You can take your phone and like spin around like a weirdo. We've done a lot on this because a lot of people are very interested. It's because when you look online at, some of the best areas to live, that's usually what tops the charts. Incredible schools, incredible community, basically self-sustained, and beauty everywhere. I think there's something like 27 trailheads just right inside of Lake Oswego. So what I want to do, I want to hop on the map and just dissect the entire area so that you can get a good grasp of Lake Oswego. All right, so we got a map view right here of Lake Oswego. And as you can see, it's just right here. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can get some little better reference. So obviously you have downtown Portland, Oregon right here. You got kind of the west side over here, the Beaverton, the Hillsboro areas, and the southern part. So sandwiched right here, Lake Oswego sits right in between, Milwaukee, which is more on the east side of the river there, but West Linn, Oregon City, all that. So it's really just this pocket area right here that comprises all of Lake Oswego. Again, this is just one of the top areas if you look up, best places to live. So we're gonna kind of dive in here and show you all the different areas. So when you look, this is the problem when people are trying to relocate to Portland, is you see like a city, Lake Oswego per se, and you're like, oh, I need to live right there. Well, a lot of the living, and typically the people moving here, are not going right in the heart of downtown Lake Oswego. In fact, most of the living that you see here, this is called kind of the historic district. When you drive through there, it's going to be a lot of older homes. Now, when you drive through there, you're going to see some that have been completely scraped to the ground and rebuilt, and they're super modern. You're going to see some of these 100-year-old homes that have been completely remodeled, and you might just find some older homes in there that really have that nostalgic look. In fact, what I can do, I can go to the satellite here and just kind of show you what it looks like. So if we actually zoom in, you can see the beauty. Look at that, a couple of them available. I think these are very old. But you can see kind of like a newer look here, bigger homes. You can see this is definitely taking the fall time. Look at that. That's really cool, like English style home. And this is it. This is like the original kind of downtown, really close to everything. You see some of the older style homes. This way right here would be heading towards A Street, which is where kind of all the new shops, restaurants, bars, everything is. And you can see some of kind of the charm. These are like the original older style homes. So this is like, if you like those non-cookie cutter style neighborhood, you're going to have a bunch of different styles of homes in here, but it's just very peaceful and you can walk to just everything. That's where people are typically going. A lot of, almost like, families and stuff, they're not tending to go in this area, even though you'll find a lot of families and stuff in there. They're going to be more like in these areas here and over here to the Lake Grove area. So as you can see from the map, there's Lake Oswego High School. This is one of the most coveted high schools in all of Oregon. You know, professional athletes come out of here a lot. It's just really, really nice schools. Again, I don't want to steer in any way. This is all public information that you guys are reading, but as you can see, kind of this is the area that people more tend to go. But yes, we get people who are like, put me in the heart of everything. Because as I zoom out, you can see, again, this is kind of that older area. Any of these A, B, C, D. In fact, A Avenue is the main street right here. So you're going to start seeing all the shops, restaurants, bars right about in here. This Salt and Straw is awesome ice cream in the summertime. You're going to wait. Huge line right there. In fact, we'll zoom in. And again, I've done vlogs on all this so you guys can actually see it. But if I turn this around, right here is one of the main hub areas. So you have I don't know where. Oh, there it is. Let's run through the red light. You have a bunch of high-end shops. It's funny. There it is, Salt and Straw. So when I go on that side of the road, it shows like an older style. It's like wrong area. Come on, Google. Get your shiz together. But when we go here, you can see it. There's Salt and Straw. But this area right here is loaded with all your high-end shopping. Thai bamboo. You got. I know there's Mexican restaurant. Yeah, Holy Tacos right there. Holy Taco. You got steak restaurants, and you have this circle right here. See all the shopping and everybody just kind of hanging out. Super dog friendly. This is the Lake Oswego vibe. Everybody's outside just enjoying it. Super friendly. Like, it's just like everybody's in a good mood in Lake Oswego, and you're going to walk around. This is a really cool area right here because every Saturday this is where they hold the market, kind of like their farmers market. It's not letting me go in there. We've vlogged this again, but you can see, just restaurants kind of everywhere, people out enjoying it. This water fountain's typically going, but look how pretty it is. And then that's the lake right here. We can't get out there. They won't let us. But if we zoom out, you'll be able to see there's the bank of the lake right here. So that's really your downtown area, and that's where a lot of people are coming to hang out. In fact, I'm going to show you right here. If you ever come to stay, this Lakeshore Inn, this is a hotel right on the lake that has views of the entire lake with this pool that's down lake level. It's awesome. And then if you like brewskis like me, Stickman's Brewery right here, you actually can eat. I wish it let me zoom in, but you can actually sit right here on the patio and eat right on the lake. So a lot of people bring their boats in. People who live on the lake will come in, park, and go hit the brewery right here. So that's kind of the lifestyle and the vibe. We'll go down. I mean, you can check if you're looking to get lake style homes right here. These ones are a little tighter together, but super nice. It's basically all. I mean, you're not going to find anything under $1 million, but this is, people are just like, you know what? I want the ultimate, like, Oregon lifestyle, green, beautiful lake, boat, wake surf all summer long. This lake, like, they do big tie-ups and kind of like, parties and stuff, and people hang out, paddleboard, and it's a private lake. So a lot of public people can't come use it. So it's really, once you buy there, it's your lake. You can see some of these homes here. I mean, this is just massive, massive homes. I don't know how much we'll be able to see in here, but this is like kind of the lake road right along it. So the lake is gorgeous. Everybody knows that. And it's like one of the most coveted areas to live in all of Lake Oswego. This is the country club, Lake Oswego Country Club. A lot of kids end up getting jobs. Like, I know so many guys and gals who kind of grew up West Linn or Lake Oswego, and this is like their summer job right here. In fact, this is probably one of my favorite areas in all of Portland. Like, this would be like the dream spot to live, right on the golf course. I just think it's so gorgeous in here. All the old growth trees, and if we just keep cruising through here, you'll kind of see these bigger style homes and tons of property. See, people are coming in just building kind of like their dream home. It's super private community. Another one being remodeled. But I mean, this is when you think about like the Portland Metro and stuff, and it's gorgeous. This is it. And you're right tucked next to a golf course. Top school districts. This is going to be just minutes, literally minutes from the downtown area to all your shops and bars. Keep cruising through here. It's just awesome area. Oh, okay. Check this out. She's a beaut, Clark. There's the country club right there. So I mean, you're right on it. You get those views of the course, and coming right down this way, you'd be at all your shops, restaurants, bars, everything you need. So I love that little pocket area. Again, this is why you reach out to us, because if you start telling us like, I just want this more like, I envision these old growth trees and kind of having a bigger space, bigger lot. My husband loves golf. We want to be a part of a country club. Like, okay, I know a road that is exactly you. We just got to help you, find the house. So this is why we've helped over, 100 plus clients move, relocate, is because we're taking their story and everything they want and sculpting it into, finding them the perfect spot so you don't move. So Lake Oswego is where we've been right here. This is kind of all the shopping, the circle, the farmer's market. That's what I was showing you. This is the older area. I do want to mention right here, our favorite spot to go as a family is this George Rogers Park. This is open to the public. You can come in here and go swimming on the Willamette River. So you park right along here in here and you go down, and this is all beautiful sandy beach. So the swimming is awesome here. It's packed up with kids, just super fun, and you'll see jet boat tours ripping up and down here. So that's a spot that even if you don't live down here, you got to come check out. And then go back to the map here. We'll move over, and we're going to talk about two other areas. Now anything that's not like right down here, it's all like, hey, it's just kind of pick your poison again of, looks, location. This is where we see, again, kind of like the traditional older style neighborhoods, really nice homes. You're going to have lots and lots of families throughout here, because you're just right next to all the Lake Oswego schools, again, top rated in the state of Oregon. But two other areas I want to mention, when people really are like, oh my gosh, I have to be in that Lake Oswego area. It's just what I want. But Lake Oswego prices can be obviously some of the highest that you'll find. This area over here, which is Lake Grove, Lake Forest, is an area that is super sneaky because, it filters into these school districts. You're only a couple minutes away from everything, but now it's starting to really pick up. There's really cool homes in here. So I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you some of these, but I want to go over a few things first. So if I actually hit the map here and go down, I'll show you kind of. I'm just randomly going down a street and see how you have that older vibe. They're not as big of homes, but like really cool. You're starting to see a lot of them get, this is completely, new build, remodeled. And these ones are more affordable than being right downtown Lake Oswego. But yeah, I mean, you guys are probably looking at like, man, there's not much of a difference in look. And if I'm a few minutes away, that's fine. Yes, this is what we're seeing. And again, where we're helping clients like, hey, okay, you're on a little bit tighter of a budget. We know this area that you still get all the benefits of Lake Oswego, but you're just a little bit farther out to the west. So the thing I love about this area is once I get rid of the layers here, this main road right here is called Boone's Ferry Road. So Boone's Ferry, as you can see if I zoom out, comes all the way here. Okay, so this is Tualatin, and right here you have like the biggest outdoor mall, 200 and something shops right here. We did a Tualatin vlog. You can see that. So now you're really close to it, to that shopping mall and to I-5. It puts you really close to I-5 to get anywhere you need. And this Boone's Ferry Road carves all the way up and can take you basically into downtown Portland, or what it does is take you to Riverview Drive right here, or McAdam. It changes roads like 3 different times. McAdam is closer to downtown, and then boom, you can hit the Selway Bridge and head over to southeast Portland. Super funky. But this road right here too, from Lake Oswego, you'll see it's A Street, State Street. Sorry, A Street heads into it, and then Riverside Drive, and then McAdam Street. So it kind of changes a few times there. But that Boone's Ferry is a major arterial where you can get in and out. Now you are centered right here, this Tryon Creek State Park, one of the coolest parks ever. I love taking the kiddos in here. And it is completely covered with trees. You can kind of see the pictures here. Let's just click on it. Come on. I don't know what's going on. There we go. Yeah, look at how cool this is. In fact, I had a client, Jackson, I'm really thinking XYZ area. And once I started talking to him a little bit, he goes, well, I actually like, one of my favorite things to do is after work, I hop on my bike, and I love doing challenging like hills and roads and that kind of stuff. I don't really like flatland. So I started taking him to an area. And then I'm like, do you like jogging, running, that kind of stuff too? He goes, oh, yeah, dude. I mean, anything really off the beaten path, a little bit more challenging. And I showed him this Tryon, and he was like, you got to be kidding me. Like this, it's all beautifully, not paved, but gravel trails that are super easy to get through, but a lot of hills. I mean, a lot of this is going uphill this whole way. And actually, the spot I showed him was right here in Multnomah because of anything inside this loop. I'm kind of getting out of there, but just to tell that story, see these windy roads all throughout here? That's because this all goes up into the mountains. So he's like, this is my dream spot. Like, I can get off of work and I can go ride these huge, hilly, windy roads, walk right here to Tryon, have all the shops, restaurants. Like, boom, that's the spot. So once I heard what he liked, he'd never heard of Multnomah or Tryon, right? And when I took him there, because he was looking out west over here, and he's like, it's just suburbs. It wasn't my thing. And when he mentioned I like challenging hills and beautiful and trees and trails, drove him in here, and boom, it was the dream spot. So again, another important reason to reach out. So I was talking about Lake Grove and Lake Forest. So this Boone's Ferry kind of carves it. That's the main area. And then here's Cruise Way. This is like the main road when you're coming in off the 217 or I-5. And so as you can see, all your shops, restaurants, bars, and all of this along here, all new shops, restaurants, bars. They got great, this Momo Sushi, one of my first places I ever went, now still one of my favorite places. You have all new shops, restaurants, bars right along here. And one of my favorite spots, if you go here and you see this La Provence, there's 7 of these La Provences around. Best breakfast and brunch you'll find. Just can't beat it. Amazing. But this little shopping center right here is really cool. So now you get kind of all of this right in your backyard. You have a Zupan's Market, kind of a high-end shopping. There's La Provence. And they got Holy Taco in here. See if I can cruise down here. Not Holy Taco. That was the one we saw downtown A Street. El Jefe, Jefe Mexican restaurant. Same thing. Little liquor store around the corner. Get yours. Zupan's Market. So, all that lakeshore where I was just showing you kind of the older neighborhoods is all in these trees right here. So, you could just walk right over here. You have, access to all the closer amenities. My wife used to massage right here. She's a massage therapist in this building right over here. And let me show you this neighborhood too. Some of these just tucked in here. I love just kind of this older style neighborhoods. Super sneaky in the port. Like, people don't even know about these in the Portland Metro. So you'd be able to walk to everything you'd need. You could see people coming in, kind of making their dream homes. And just cruising through here. This is another one of my favorite streets to drive. It is so gorgeous in here, and the houses are amazing. It's highly desired, so tougher to get into, but this is what's nice about us, having a pulse on what's going on. You see everybody's just out walking, enjoying. You could imagine that lifestyle, right? Walking this beautiful street every day. And a lot of these, they'll actually put speed bumps out too, so that nobody's hauling ass, which drives me nuts. Get yourself a little church there. So you can see, if we, it's a beautiful house. That's that's right at the, let me get our bearing straight. There was the La Provence, and here was the Sunset Drive, and then here's this Upper Drive too, another just gorgeous one. So all we did was go down, show you all the shopping, and then hit some of these little side streets right here. Again, these are things that, out-of-staters, they're not going to know about these little pocket areas that we can definitely take you to. So Lake Grove and Lake Forest are areas that you could take advantage of, kind of having that Lake Oswego lifestyle, being close to the lake, having all the nature, the trails, the shopping, and not pay absolute top Lake Oswego money. The other place that people go to if they want this beauty an area, and I will show, there's actually another shopping center right here that we go to all the time. just to show you. People think they come into these areas and like, oh, I have nothing. I'm going to drive everywhere. Like Lake Oswego is kind of the area where you don't have to. You have every. I don't know why it won't let me zoom in. I wish it did. But you have Crumble. You got another sushi spot right here. And that tavern on Cruise was right here. They got incredible, cocktails, all that stuff. Your mod pizzas. There's just plenty of stuff. I love this little neighborhood back here too. I'm just like reliving all this stuff with you guys. Let's see if we can zoom in. This area is not letting me go all the way in, but little private drives. These are all, really nice, bigger homes. There we go. This one will. Little suburbia right here. Beauty. Get your trails going right there. So these ones are a little bit farther out to the west, but incredible area. Okay, so one other spot I'll show you. Okay, so if we head out of there, we've done a full vlog tour on this too, but go look up West Linn. So West Linn is like, I don't know, everybody calls it like the baby brother of Lake Oswego. It is equally as pretty. You're going to find a lot more affordability. It's actually starting to be like, people are liking it more. Both of them are great. A lot of the friends, family I talk to say like West Linn, like sports for kids and stuff is one of the best. And you got a cool little downtown area. You're going to be able to stretch your budget more. I don't want to go too deep into West Linn, but it's an area that you should put on your radar. The Willamette cuts right through it. So there's a lot of parks right here on the river. People launch their boats, go wake surfing, wakeboarding, pontoon, whatever kind of boat you want to do. And it's real kind of like tight-knit community too. And a lot of these houses are up in the hills, the mountains. So some of these you'll get views of like as far as you can see. So West Linn, and there's actually this Willamette Park is really, really nice. And the Oregon Golf Club though has some of the most pretty views I've ever seen in my entire life. I've golfed this a few times. You're gonna find mega mansions out here. In fact, a lot of like the professional athletes will be out this way, because you can find these like 5-acre, 10-acre sprawls on the like Pete's Mountain and stuff with 10, 15, 20,000 square foot homes. Again, nobody knows this area but besides the locals. But this Oregon Golf Club, while you're golfing, it looks flat, but it's not. It's on a massive hill. It's pretty challenging. I wish I could drop down. This is all vineyards. Like, how pretty is this? You hop up. You're like way up on this hill now. Look at those houses. So if you want your like private estate, look at these are all wine vineyards, and Oregon's known for its wine. And this is the entrance to the golf club. I've vlogged this, but this like sometimes you're teeing off, and that's your view. You can see Mount Hood in the background. And this is just minutes from downtown Lake Oswego too. It's really close. But you have all of downtown West Linn, and this only puts you like 20 minutes from downtown Portland, 25 minutes. Feels like you're in the middle of nowhere, wineries, giant mega mansions and houses, yet, close to everything. So a lot of the, professional athletes and stuff tend to love this area. So this is something that we're doing with, you, when you reach out, you're like, okay, I've watched the videos, but I got to offload all this information. I got to tell somebody what I like, what I don't like. Then we'll go through the map with you on a Zoom call. This is why we've helped hundreds of clients move here, and we are the #1 relocation team because we listen to you. So the only way we can help you with your move to either Vancouver or Portland, anywhere in those areas, you got to reach out. You got to give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Days, nights, weekends, we got your back when moving to the Portland Metro. And until the next video, guys, we'll catch you later.